Bryan Burnett from Twit, and before you buy, here to show you today the Moneual Rydis MR6550. The Rydis is 14 inches wide and 3 inches tall. So that means it can fit under most chairs and couches. At $299, the Rydis is one of the more affordable robot cleaners on the market. Now, the Rydis has a few handy vacuuming modes like automatic cleaning, corners only, manual clean, and shadow cleaning. Shadow cleaning utilizes the sensor on the Rydis to seek out areas like under couches or beds. It also comes in handy with the remote, and you can set the vacuum modes accordingly, or you can control the Rydis manually with it. Now, it isn't the smartest robot I've ever met, and has a tendency to get caught on thick rugs or dog beds. But if you have a floor free of a lot of small objects, the Rydis will find his way around just fine. Be ready to find some items pushed around if you're like me and have things stuffed under your furniture. I sometimes wonder if Rydis is trying to give me a clue about leaving things under the couch. Now, the dustbin tray is easy to remove and clean, and somehow after every time I use it, the Rydis finds corgi hair. It does have little bristles on the front that I attached, but they don't seem to do much other than spin around, and after about a week, one of them got caught on something and fell out. The Rydis comes equipped with a 2800 milliamp battery, which takes about an hour to charge and equates to about an hour and a half to 2 hours of cleaning. Now, as for docking, the Rydis had about a 50% success rate. And every now and again, I'd come home to find the poor little guy run out of battery stranded somewhere in the hallway. The Rydis also comes with a mop attachment for tile or hard wood, but it's mostly going to pick up dust and not much more than that. It also came with a room barrier sensor, which would allow you to block off a room or some stairs. But as for me, my apartment door worked just fine. Two of my favorite features that came with the Rydis were also it will bring you coffee and a DJ mode. But you'll have to provide the coffee and Bluetooth speaker on your own. Now for the pros and cons. The pros, the Rydis sweeps on carpet and hard surfaces pretty well, and fits under a lot of different kinds of furniture. And as a pet owner, it picks up animal hair pretty well. The cons, it spends a lot of time trying to dock, and it is a little slow at cleaning compared to some of the other robots on the market. Also, the dustbin is relatively tiny. So buy, try, or don't buy? Well, armed with the knowledge that the Rydis is basically a dustbuster with wheels, I'd have to give the little robot with a heart of gold a buy. It has an affordable price in the cutthroat robotic vacuum market, but just know that this isn't a vacuum replacement, but more of an automatic way of cleaning under chairs, couches, beds, and other hard-to-reach places. I'm Bryan Burnett, and this has been my review of the Moneual Rydis MR6550.